Hi everybody, welcome back for another episode of Dad Gym Life. I'm Bill Hassler, and today we're going to talk about why the BMI is bunk, and also why it's not. First things first, like, subscribe, bell, all of it, please. The other day I was at work and we were talking about the body mass index, the BMI, and I had mentioned that it's a little bit of bunk. If you look at me, I am 6 feet tall, I am currently 205 pounds, and I am extremely overweight. In fact, I'm so overweight, if I only gained 15 pounds, I would be obese. In order for me to get down to a healthy weight, I would need to lose 22 pounds. That means I would have to gain less weight to be obese than I would have to lose to be healthy. That's a pretty comfortably unhealthy place, right? The diet and exercise regimen for me to get down to 183 and to stay at 183, because 22 pounds, right, is not super healthy. I've been down there, not super recently. It was probably 7 or 8 years ago for a competition, and I did it slowly and over time. I wasn't cutting weight, I was losing weight, but I could actually only get down to 185, and I did have to sweat out the last few pounds, but I couldn't maintain it. And it's not because I had like a super unhealthy lifestyle, it's because my muscle mass was large enough and my body fat percentage was low enough that just to maintain that level of body fat percentage just wasn't safe. As a metric, the BMI, it's not really any good. And so while we were talking about this at work, somebody's like, yeah, that's dumb, so I don't worry about it. But you can't throw all metrics out. The reason that I had said that the BMI isn't bunk in the intro is because the attempt at a metric to measure health is important. And while I don't believe that the BMI does a very good job at it, it's the attempt to find something to put a scale on our health that really is important. The argument that always comes up when people say they don't like the BMI is that it doesn't take into account body composition. Well, that doesn't mean that we don't use metrics anymore. It means that the new metric has to be body composition, right? Body fat percentage is a great place to start. And even then, there's a difference between subcutaneous fat and visceral fat, right? The subcutaneous is the stuff subcutaneous, it's under your skin, it's the stuff we can see. And the visceral fat is the stuff that's around our organs, and that's like the really dangerous fat. And so just a simple body fat percentage test isn't really gonna measure our health that well either. They have some that are pretty simple, like an in-body assessment. You put your hands on it and you keep them out, and it tells you where you're carrying your fat. And it tells you a little bit deeper about what that body composition looks like. And I'm not saying that everybody needs to buy one and that we need to know what our body fat percentage is every day, or that we need to have magazine standards for what our body fat percentage should be. The men on most magazines are between 2 and 7%. And while I don't think that that's necessary, 8 to 18 I think is technically the healthy range for men. And for women, a healthy body fat percentage is between 21% and I think 34%, right? So we have other options for metrics out there. It's not about us and being swimsuit ready or being magazine cover ready. It's about living a full life where we're able to be there for ourselves and to be there for the people in our lives. And if we're not taking care of ourselves, we're not going to be able to do that. Well, that's it. So what do you think? Do you like the BMI? Do you not like it? Do you have a different metric than the one that I have mentioned? Please comment below. And if you haven't yet, watch my video on Comfort Will Kill You here and my video on Take Care of Your Body here. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.
Watch the videos.